Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll play it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Welcome everyone to another episode of Universe Mode. We get closer to our AEW versus WWE pay-per-view. Also, we're getting closer to Survivor Series. Got some more qualifying matches tonight to see who will make up the women's and men's teams for the tag roster. All live from Rio Rancho, New Mexico. And kicking off the show tonight, we have Big E in action. Former WWE champion in our Universe Mode. It's been a hot minute since we've seen him. He's had a little time off, but getting back into the action once again. Big E looks fired up to be back in front of the Smackdown crowd here. And Big E has requested a mic before his match. Curious what's on his mind. And he's saying that the New Day is one of the top stables in the WWE. And he's saying that at the AEW versus WWE pay-per-view, he wants to face a top stable from AEW. And he is challenging the Dark Order to a match. Whoa! He says he feels like they're one of the top stables, been there since the start, and he said that he wants a match with those guys. And Brodie Lee is backstage, and he said that he accepts Big E's challenge. He said that he's been dealing with Malachi Black lately. Says that he's got plenty of time for the New Day. He said it would only be fitting to have Evil Uno and Stu Grayson as his partners for the six-man tag, saying that they were the first two members of the Dark Order. And he's saying we will see which team is the best at at the AEW versus WWE pay-per-view. So it looks like we got ourselves another match set. So after that challenge, and was accepted there from the Exalted One, Brodie Lee, we get to see Big E in action now, and his opponent is going to be Trent Seven. Typically see him in tag team action with Tyler Bate, part of Mustache Mountain. Trent Seven making his way to the ring. So, this is not for Survivor Series or anything like that. It's just for bragging rights. Now, this is about the time of the year where Big E picked it up in Season 1 of our Universe Mode and really turned on the heat and propelled him to become a WWE champion. Remember, he won a Battle Royal in Survivor Series in Season 1, and as a result, earned himself a WWE championship shot and was able to win and take the belt from Andrade. Oh, spear into the corner there. Now laying in some kicks to Trent. Big E looking fired up. So now we know the New Day and the Dark Order will be going at it in a tag match at the pay-per-view. Oh, stomp to the back of the leg. Now working over the knee. Good strategy there from Big E. You know, Trent Seven, powerful guy. Limit his power, take away his strength like that. Oh, man, speaking of strength, look at Big E here. Oh. And I spoke too soon. He was holding Trent way up there, and Trent Seven made him pay. Big E comes back with a couple of nice strikes, targeting the midsection. Got him off balance, and now just lays in several more shots to the midsection. Really hammering away with those body shots. Trent Seven, though, with a nice counter. Probably out of desperation there. Oh! Trent Seven got a little too aggressive, and Big E did as well. Now, Trent Seven, oh God, what a lariat. Basically turning him inside out there. Now on the attack. But Big E sweeps the leg. And Trent Seven does the same. Now working over the arm here. And this could be a big opportunity for Trent Seven if he picks up the win over Big E. Move him up the rankings, potentially get some bigger matches in the future. Anytime you can beat a former WWE champion, you know that'll definitely help your cause. Big E's got him up on his shoulder. Oh, and plants him. Repeated shots there. Big E now looking to get him back up. Laying in a couple of nice shots. Now getting him up again. And this time connects with the slam. Stomp to the back. And a big splash. Now he's waiting on Trent Seven to get up to his feet. And hits the big ending. Into the cover. 2. And Trent Seven somehow kicks out. Even Big E's looking a little bit shocked at that. Repeated stomps to the chest here. Big E's got to think of something else now. Oh man, look at the way he's just manhandling Trent Seven. Trent's not exactly a small guy either, but Big E just tossing him around. Just impressive display of strength right now. Oh! Drops him right there with that press slam. Trent Seven now kicks him away, realizing the danger he's in, getting tossed around. Oh, fakes the chop and instead goes in for a DDT. Great move there. Oh, wow. Again, turning Big E inside out with a lariat. Big E back up to his feet, but runs right into Trent Seven. Oh, up and over with the German suplex. Now Trent Seven trying to reposition him here as he goes in for the cover. Big E now kicks out. Trent Seven now tries to maintain control and throws him back down. Now Trent looking to head up top. Oh, and God, what a senton. He covers some serious distance there. Now lays in a couple of good shots. And again with that fake into the DDT. Kick to the lower back. Now just working over every limb here. Oh, wow. Just dissecting Big E here at this point. Trent now waiting for him to get up to his feet. Big E wobbly here. Oh, up and over into the cover. And Big E able to kick out. Trent Seven arguing with the referee over the count. And Big E now going to stop him. More shots here. Oh, God. Just doing some serious damage there to the midsection. You know, if there was repeated body shots of that, it's going to make it more difficult for Trent Seven to breathe here as this match goes on. Oh, wow, what a knee to the midsection. Now looking to throw Big E from the ring, but Big E comes back. Oh, wow, and gets met with a massive chop. Trent, though, comes up empty on the leg drop. Big E now once again going up for a big slam. Oh! And not really much of a run up there before hitting that splash. Trent Seven, though, feeling the effects of it nonetheless. Big E's got him up on his shoulders. Big ending once again into the cover. 2 and 3. Big E is victorious. So no signs of ring rust here in his return. You know, it's been a minute since he's been competing. He definitely proved a point here tonight. Not only calling out Brodie Lee of the Dark Order, but also picking up the win here over Trent Seven. Good hard-hitting matchup there between those two guys. But Big E proves once again why he was a former WWE champion in our universe mode. I think Big E is going to be trying to get back to that form of Season 1. Ever since Bobby Lashley derailed him there, Big E's just been trying to get back on track. Picks up the win here tonight, and that's a good step in the right direction. And following the craziness from last week, Jon Moxley is here tonight. He said that he will not stop going after Seth Rollins until he agrees to a match one-on-one at the pay-per-view. He said that he will keep coming in here, attacking security, and doing whatever he has to do to get his hands on Rollins until he accepts that match. He's saying that all he's asking for is a one-on-one match at the pay-per-view. Said that he is tired of Rollins and his games. Said that he wants to bring up their past with the Shield and everything. Moxley said all that stuff is in the past. Said that none of that matters anymore. And he said all that matters now is that you crossed the line. You came after me. And Moxley now saying that has to be dealt with. So he's issuing the challenge here. We'll have to see if Seth Rollins is going to accept. And Rollins saying that he accepts Moxley's challenge. He said the reason he is backstage in their interview space is that he doesn't want to go anywhere near the ring and deal with another cheap shot from Moxley. Rollins said, though, that he accepts and wants this match. He said he wants to prove to everybody that Moxley was carried by the Shield and that he is a fraud. Rollins saying he's going to beat Moxley so bad that even Tony Khan and AEW won't want him back. He said that he will prove that he was carrying dead weight in the Shield for all these years. So some harsh words here from Seth Rollins. Got ourselves another match, though, a big match for the pay-per-view. And up next, we determined another member of the Women's Survivor Series roster. We had Toni Storm going one-on-one with Asuka, trying to make up or find out ourselves another member of Team Smackdown here. Remember, this was supposed to be the match for the Smackdown Women's Championship at SummerSlam, but Rhea Ripley had other plans, which she decided to cash in. She ended up walking out the champion that night. So now we get Asuka versus Toni Storm. Instead of for the championship, it'll be for a spot at a Survivor Series. We already know Bayley qualified for that match, so will it be Asuka or Toni Storm joining her? Both women look ready to go. Oh, Asuka went for a drop kick, and Toni Storm was ready for it. Oh, what a knee to the side of the head. Toni Storm now stomping away here on the hand. Big opportunity here for Toni Storm to try to qualify for the roster for Survivor Series. Asuka also wanting that chance, which I believe Asuka was part of the roster in Season 1 of our Universe mode. I think she was on the Survivor Series roster. Oh, Toni Storm with a great counter. Oh, what a suplex there. Looked like she was going to hold it in for a cover, but thought better of it. Oh, and Asuka sweeps the leg. Oh, what a kick. Now elbow to the top of the head. Remember, up until Rhea Ripley, Asuka was just mowing through opponents. Oh, knocking Toni Storm off the apron there. Yeah, she was just mowing through opponents, so... Oh, wow, Toni Storm just ran right into her. But yeah, if Asuka can get back to that form, Toni Storm could be in some serious danger here. Oh, wow. Rhea Ripley, though, had her figured out, that's for sure. Now just tossing Toni Storm around at ringside and now just taunting her. Asuka now waiting for Toni Storm. And, oh, overshoots Toni. Toni ran into the turnbuckle, too, trying to go after her, but a nice German suplex to follow that up. Now Toni looking to head to the sky. Asuka a little off balance. Oh, but Toni comes up way short with that drop kick and gets kicked right back down. Mistakes were made there for sure. Now Asuka, oh, driving her right back down onto her back and put her arm behind her there too. Rough landing for Toni. Oh, wow, what a punch. Big kick to the lower back. Asuka now looking to show off her strength. Oh, man, what a German suplex. Impressive show of strength there, that deadlift German suplex. Now backing Toni Storm up into the corner. Repeated kicks. Oh. Toni, though, puts the brakes on and trips her up. Knee to the face. Toni Storm now getting the run up and the big boot to the chest. Now going up to the middle rope. Oh, and hits the leg drop. Toni Storm now kicks to the face. Now stomping away here at the hand. Is she able to do any damage to the hand or the fingers? Might make it a little more difficult for Asuka when she goes for any submissions like the Asuka lock or something. Oh, Toni Storm now answering some good strikes now. Oh, and hits the pile driver. Asuka able to kick out there. Rough landing for sure, just getting spiked on her head. Again, Toni Storm back to work here on the arms. Toni Storm just relentless here in her attack. Asuka now back to her feet. But Toni Storm with a good counter. Kick to the midsection. And hits the Storm Zero. And Toni will hit the upset win here. And she's going to make it to Survivor Series. What an upset we witnessed tonight. Toni Storm punches her ticket. She will go to Survivor Series. Asuka unable to kick out. Toni Storm, the big upset. Big win for her here. And she will be going to Survivor Series now. Asuka's got to be in shock after that one. And John Cena is here, the Universal Champion from Raw. What is he doing on SmackDown? And he doesn't seem to care about the upcoming AEW versus WWE pay-per-view. He's calling out Roman Reigns. He's saying that Roman is too focused on his match with Kenny Omega. He said that he's forgetting about their match at Survivor Series. He's reminding Roman that he will be his opponent for Survivor Series and that it's champion versus champion. Cena saying he needs to get his priorities in line, saying that he's not one to be taken lightly. And I guess Roman has heard enough from Cena. Roman now telling Cena that he can deal with both Kenny Omega and Cena this month. He's saying he is a WWE champion for a reason. He said that he is the face of this company. He said that once he's done with Omega, he will beat Cena too and prove he is the top champion in wrestling. Doesn't seem to agree there with Roman's comments. Cena saying he's been a top guy in wrestling for a long time and that Roman isn't going to be the one to take that spot from him. Cena telling him, you may be the top guy on SmackDown, but you are not the top guy in his company. Cena saying that he's a bigger name than Roman is and ever will be. Whoa! And he said that he's going to lay Roman out with an attitude adjustment at Survivor Series. Roman now telling Cena that his time has passed. He said that you were gone most of Season 1, off playing in Hollywood. Roman saying at Survivor Series, he's going to destroy Cena and send him back to Hollywood where he belongs. Whoa! Roman also saying that Cena seems more worried about Omega than he is. Roman said that he's got Omega covered. He said him and Paul Heyman been working hard on this, and he said he thinks they developed a good game plan. Roman telling Cena to mind his own business before he gets hurt. Said that this is his show now. Said Cena's time has passed. Things are heating up between these two. This match should be a good one. And now for our main event. Time to determine who will be the last member on the men's side for Team Smackdown. Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins have qualified. So it's going to be either Sheamus or Samoa Joe. It's going to be a hard-hitting matchup for sure. One of these two guys will get the spot. And remember, like I mentioned in a previous episode, we were only doing 3v3 this year for the Survivor Series elimination tag matches, that is. So, this will be the last member of Team Smackdown. We saw an upset in the previous match with Toni Storm and Asuka. I don't really think there's an upset, though, regardless of who wins this. I think both guys are more than capable of pulling off the win here. So, will it be Sheamus or Samoa Joe? Oh, Joe with a couple of nice strikes and taking him off his feet. Like I said, we're only doing 3v3 this year. I mentioned that previously in another episode. It's just the 4v4 took too long in Season 1 when we did that, and that was on 2K20. And I can only imagine how long some of the matches will take. I mean, some of the tag team matches can go ridiculously long on here. So I can only imagine a 4v4 is going to be really bad. So we're only going to do a 3v3 elimination match. I feel like that'll be plenty long. When the fans chant "fight forever," I think we might literally be fighting forever if we did 4v4. Oh, and Sheamus with a nice knee to the chin. Now targeting the arm of Samoa Joe. Sheamus now laying in some hard punches. Both guys want to represent the brand there at the pay-per-view. Samoa Joe with the go-behind into the German suplex. Rough landing there for Sheamus, already holding his neck. Samoa Joe now getting it back up to his feet, look to stay on the attack, and another German suplex. Joe now with the elbow to the chest. Samoa Joe now laying in some strikes, and now got Sheamus up for the suplex. Big kick to the lower back. Samoa Joe, a former WWE champion in our universe mode. In fact, I think he was our first. Oh, wow, but Sheamus doesn't care about any of that. What a power bomb. Oh, nice backbreaker. There's two. And a third. It's got to hurt Joe, but you got to think what kind of damage did that do to Sheamus' knee. Oh, I guess he doesn't care. Targeting him knee first there. And Samoa Joe able to kick out. Sheamus. Oh, the referee, I think, kind of screwed Sheamus over right there. Sheamus still staying on his feet, though. Got to be impressed. The referee kind of getting in the way. Sheamus didn't want to strike him. Gave Samoa Joe a chance to regroup momentarily. Sheamus, though, back on the attack. Now he's got him up, looking for that high cross. Ooh, backbreaker. Into the bro kick. The cover. And Samoa Joe able to kick out at the last second. Sheamus arguing with the referee. Repeated attacks here. Nice ground and pound from Sheamus. Oh, and now busting Joe open. I said this was going to be a very physical and hard-hitting matchup, and that is exactly what expected. Expected some blood here in this one. Sheamus just relentlessly attacking him here, though. Oh, wow. Using Joe's own momentum against him. Now Sheamus, what's he thinking here? Oh, going in for a submission. And Samoa Joe able to roll out of it. Oh, it connects with the super kick. Oh, big kick to the lower back. Now Joe laying in some punches of his own. But just like that, Sheamus back on the attack. And again, that backbreaker. Oh, and a second. And a third. Oh, but Joe now comes back with a nice kick. And clotheslines him clear to the floor. Oh, God. Senton right onto Sheamus' back. Ugly landing there. Now into the ring steps. Things breaking down with these two as the fight takes to the floor. Joe now working over the arm. Get Sheamus back up to his feet. Oh, and into the barricade shoulder first. Joe now waiting on him to get back into the ring. Sheamus, you can see kind of shaking his arm there, trying to get the blood to flow through back to his hands. Our count up to 7. Sheamus makes it. Both guys trying for a kick. Oh, Joe with a nice move there, planting him. Sheamus still back to his feet. Joe, though, with the combination strike, taking him down. And into the corner goes Sheamus. Joe now just teeing off. Oh, knee to the head. Joe now again with repeated punches. Sheamus now at the knee to the midsection and a bro kick. Cover. And Joe gets lucky there with the rope break. Sheamus now trying to reposition him as he goes in for another cover. And Joe just barely getting his shoulder up. And you have to think that momentary repositioning of Joe is what helped him kick out there. Now Joe, with the German suplex, maintaining control. There's two. And a third. Stomp to the back of the head. Sheamus now, again, off balance. Joe sending him into the corner. Sheamus, though, with the knee. And again, looking to try to send him from the ropes. Oh, and nice cutter on the rope there. Joe now clutching his knee and his neck. Sheamus just laying in more punches. Oh, and again, working over the arm. And repeated punches here, further opening up that wound. Sheamus now, oh wow, into the ring post. Samoa Joe in a lot of pain right now. Sheamus is fired up. Now going back to the floor. Sheamus looking to do some more damage. Now just manhandling Joe here at this point. Oh no. Oh dear God. Just like lawn darted him into the ring post. Sheamus is just relentless here in this attack. Referee might have to step in and call this because Joe not looking like he can defend himself here at the moment. Sheamus back into the ring. Joe in a lot of pain. Bringing Joe back up to his feet. Joe now with the kick to the midsection. He's still got some fight left in him as he sends Sheamus into the barricade. Sheamus now trying to get back to his feet and now just taunting him. He is not intimidated by Joe at all. Joe's staring a hole through him. Joe with the German suplex, dear God. And the punch. Now to go behind. Joe looking to lock in that coquina clutch. Nowhere to go. Sheamus struggling and finally taps. Joe makes him tap out. No, that coquina clutch is deadly. Sheamus was in full control of that match until that went to the floor. And once they got back into the ring, Samoa Joe able to turn the tides there and pick up the win. Just goes to show you how dangerous that coquina clutch is. All you have to do is lock it in once and your opponent's going to tap out. And I feel like that move right there, that bro kick where it got the rope break, if he would have been able to get the cover right away, I think he wins that match because look at how Joe barely gets the shoulder up there. Hard fought victory for Samoa Joe though. I hope that lived up to the hype there in the pre-match. All the talk I said about it being a hard-hitting matchup, I'd say that definitely delivered. So Samoa Joe will be joining Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre on the Survivor Series roster for the men's. What a match. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll be back with some more Universe Mode content here in the near future.